Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Valeria, and if you're new here and you have yet subscribed, feel free to do so right here down below, or share this video with someone who might be interested in knowing more depths about the mind. This video I'm going to go over two parts of the mind, which is the unconscious, also known as the subconscious, and the conscious. The mind is a powerful thing, and this is why psychology and neuroscience just keeps on evolving. But for you, it's important to know how the conscious mind works and how your subconscious mind works so that you can reach your goals and have both parts of your mind start working together to get you to where you need to be versus where you are now. It's important for you to understand how your mind works, because if you want to accomplish any goal in life, you must master your mind. So at the end of this video, you can expect to have knowledge of how your mind works, not only just know the knowledge, but be able to apply it once this video is over into all aspects of your life so that you can fulfill and accomplish your goals. So without further ado, as always, we're going to go straight into it. So we have two parts of the mind. We actually have more parts of the mind, but for the sake of this video and the simplicity of this video, we're simply just going to stick to the conscious and the subconscious. Now, with that being said, we have the conscious state of mind surfacing up above the water. Okay, we're going to start with the visual. Just imagine the iceberg tipping on the top of the water where you could only see a part of the iceberg. Now, beneath this iceberg is a huge iceberg under the water that's holding the tip of the iceberg. You visually cannot see the bottom, but you know it is a big iceberg holding this very top of the iceberg. Your conscious mind is where you are always working out of. It is where you are currently in that state right now, taking in this video, taking in my words, creating, analyzing, and rationalizing logic for you to understand something. Now, the subconscious part of you is the one that is programmed to decide if what I'm saying or sharing is truthful. This is the part of you that decides if something is safe for you or not. The mind is always simply trying to protect you. The mind is created to keep you safe, but to also let you know when the time to take action is, to get you into a mode of safety. In psychology, this is known as fight or flight. Your mind is always in a state of survival, and due to this reason, it is subconsciously in a state of deciding if you should fight towards something or flight away from something to keep you safe. Now, when it comes to reaching your goals, if you are doing something you've never done before, your conscious awareness, as much as you may try to do something, it's going to work against your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is running on an old pattern, and in order to become a new version of yourself, you need to access the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the deepest part of your mind that exists. It's what's holding the tip of the iceberg above the water, and it is huge. It is in control of 95% of your emotions, your behavior, your thoughts, your feelings, your patterns, your habits, things that you are not even aware of, like when you are blinking, when you are breathing, your heartbeat. This is all being controlled by your subconscious mind. And this is why techniques like breath work, meditation, self-hypnosis, therapy, and different techniques to access the subconscious mind are crucial if you really want to get to your goals. It's important for you to balance and harmonize your conscious state, because in the subconscious mind, they both need to be working together. If you are only working at a conscious level and you want to accomplish a goal, and your subconscious mind is not on board with what you want to get done, your subconscious mind is going to be working against you. This is why it's crucial to access the subconscious mind. But let's take it back a little bit further. The subconscious mind, the reason why it's so difficult for you to rewire it sometimes is because you don't even have the conscious awareness of what's going on a deep subconscious level, because you're not running out of that awareness, which is why accomplishing your goals sometimes can feel very difficult. You don't understand why you can't stop a bad habit. You don't understand why you can't start something. Maybe you've been wanting to start something and you just can't seem to understand why behind the reasons why you do things, even though deep down you know you want to change or you want to evolve. It's because it does not exist in your conscious awareness. The only way to become aware of what's going on in your conscious awareness is to get in touch with your subconscious mind. This is the way to evolve. This is the way to re-educate and rewire your conscious mind to start working with your subconscious mind to accomplish and achieve the goals that you want to get done. Another reason why the subconscious mind is a powerful, powerful place to be in is because it knows everything about you. Things you don't even remember or are consciously aware of or have memory of. Your subconscious mind is taking everything in. This includes the moment you were in your mother's womb. Your subconscious mind remembers every emotion, everything that you've experienced since you were in your mother's womb. And the reason for that is because your subconscious mind is fully developed by the time that you are 7 or 11 years old. So during this time frame, every event, every emotion that you went through as a child develops your belief system, develops the way you think, develops your behavior, your personality, and your habits. And as an adult, your conscious awareness is running out of the behavior and the patterns and the belief systems that were ingrained in your mind as a young child. This is why it's important to make a choice and take the time to invest into yourself, to access in whichever way feels comfortable for you to your subconscious mind, because that is the only way to heal. You must reprogram the beliefs that are working against you, because out of a conscious state of awareness, you cannot change the unconscious if you are not consciously aware of what's going on in the subconscious. Just stay with me. Your conscious awareness, your conscious mind now follows the blueprint that your subconscious mind has. Your conscious mind simply listens to the program that's already running. It takes it in, it does not question it. It just follows, it just does. And your conscious mind analyzes what it is that you're experiencing. It makes the rational decisions based on logic. It decides what is best for you, but it's not always in benefit of you. And at least so it thinks it is. But your subconscious mind is giving it an old system that may be working against you. But your conscious mind will not know this if it does not have access to the subconscious mind to discover what it is that's going on a deeper level. And that's deep because many people run and live their life as a 3 or 5 or 6 year old, and they're unaware of what's going on subconsciously, and they do not understand why they cannot progress in their life. It's simply because they're running as a child, and the adult needs to access the subconscious mind to reprogram the subconscious mind so that it starts working for the adult in this present moment. You see, many of us think that by going into our subconscious mind or going into our childhood, that it's going to be painful and it's going to bring out bad memories. But the truth is, if you allow yourself to become open to really understand the perspectives of your childhood in a different adult lens versus just only seeing it from your child experience lens, it gives you a different perspective that you can rationalize with, so it can help you understand what it is that you went through. And that right there is what re-educates and rewires your subconscious mind to start working with you rather than against you. This is why be curious about what's going on a subconscious level is important, because if you do not question where your beliefs come from, if you do not question or try to analyze your behavior or think of why you're thinking that way and allow yourself to just be on this program, you're running on autopilot. You need to take back your power. You need to take back and start driving your life in the direction that you want to create, in the way that you want to drive it. Because if you don't make that decision, it's going to be running on an old program for the rest of your life. And before you know it, you'll realize that it was just a system that you were simply unaware of because you chose not to consciously become aware of your subconscious. So I'm happy that you made it to this video, and this video found you for a reason, because it was time for you to truly understand how the mind works. Because at the end of the day, your mind just wants to protect you. And if it's been difficult for you to accomplish a goal, it's not because you're incapable or because you don't know how to or you cannot. It's just because your subconscious mind thinks that it's not safe for you to do so. And because it thinks it's not safe for you to do so, your conscious mind is going to stay stagnant in the same place until you choose to make the decision to access your subconscious mind. So now that I've shared with you exactly how the conscious mind works, how the subconscious mind works, and what they're both in charge of, I want to share with you exactly how you can access your subconscious mind. But to make it even more clear, I just want to share with you the key differences to conclude all of that in before I share with you how exactly you can access and tap into your subconscious mind to rewire it and start reprogramming it now. All right? So the key differences between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind are: the awareness of your conscious mind is always active and present, which means you are always in your conscious mind, which is why you're always thinking, you can't stop thinking, your mind is always running, it's always active. Versus your subconscious mind, this is the back part that you cannot see. You don't know what's truly deep down unless you stop to observe and discover what it is that's going on, because it's hidden. You do not have conscious awareness of what's going on in your subconscious mind. It is also automatic. So because it's automatic, this system that's running all of the time is running all of the time until you consciously choose to create a new autonomic program for it. The conscious mind is limited. The conscious mind only runs based off of logic, memory, and most of the time our memory is not even fully real. Memory actually changes over time. So even though our logical mind is trying to make an analysis about something that happened in the past, it doesn't understand and fully comprehend that the past and tomorrow is not real. The subconscious mind only knows now. And in all truth, now is all that exists. And in this now moment, the subconscious mind is infinite, because in this now moment, you have the option to choose an infinite amount of choices. This is the free will that we have as human beings. In this moment, the subconscious mind is infinite and it only knows now. The conscious mind runs on short-term memory. Again, it thinks it knows a memory, but over time that memory gets diluted and starts to change. However, your subconscious mind knows the very details, and I mean details, of that memory exactly, which is why it's important to access the subconscious mind if you want to discover what a memory is, because sometimes we really forget the truth of something, and your subconscious mind never ever forgets. The conscious mind is very slow and linear. The subconscious mind is fast and associative, which means when you are working out of your conscious awareness versus your subconscious, it takes a lot longer to heal something when you're working out of a conscious state. Think about it. When you are in talking therapy or you're in a conversation, you're thinking of what the person is going to say, you're thinking about what you're going to say, and you're thinking, and it's not really getting to the root cause of something. So it's going to take some time to really heal or get past whatever you want to achieve, because it's not working at the deep level of it. Versus the subconscious, when you work through the subconscious mind, you directly access the program that's running your conscious way of thinking and being. So if you really, really want to achieve a goal, if you really, really want to heal or go through a spiritual awakening, the subconscious mind is calling for you. This is your sign to access your subconscious mind. But there you have it. So with that being said, I want to just give you a quick little rundown on how you can start accessing your subconscious mind to start working with your conscious mind and start achieving those goals today. So the number one thing that you want to do is repeat to yourself affirmations right before you go to sleep in the morning, the very moment that you wake up, because in these two states, your mind is in a theta state, which means you have access directly to your subconscious mind. This is actually the state in which hypnosis is in. Hypnosis is a state of relaxation, and this state is theta state. So you access this state of hypnosis twice a day, right before you fall asleep at nighttime and right when you wake up before you start your day. During these times, you have the bridge to access the subconscious mind. And what you do, these very moments, if they're working against you and you're wasting your time sliding or scrolling on social media, mindlessly scrolling or doing something that's not beneficial for you, you're working against your subconscious mind and you are working against your goals. If you are truly ready to succeed and accomplish and achieve your goals, you will take this serious and begin to apply affirmations right before you go to sleep and right when you wake up, because at the end of the day, you are responsible of achieving your goals. And as much knowledge as you can receive, if you do not apply what you learn, it's kind of all a waste of time. Number two, you have to believe it. You have to believe your affirmations, because if you don't believe your affirmations and you're just saying your affirmations, that means that you're running out of your conscious awareness. But in order to truly change your programming and truly embody a different version of yourself, you're going to have to feel and believe that these affirmations are now your truth. When you say an affirmation such as, I am enough, or I am confident, you have to embody the feeling that comes with those words. This is how the subconscious mind works. It only knows this now moment and what you feel in this very moment when you speak that way. If it doesn't feel aligned, like you actually feel it and embody it, your subconscious mind knows what you're feeling. And it will determine to continue running on a program that's not working with you because you're feeling as if it's not real. This is why it's important to feel as if it is already your truth, because this creates a new system and a new program. This is how you rewire your subconscious to work with your conscious. Got it? Good. Moving on to number 3, journaling. Journaling is a great tool that you can use at any time. Again, right before you go to sleep or right when you wake up and start your day. Journaling in what you want to manifest, what you want to achieve, what you want to do, your goals, anything that you write down subconsciously. What happens is in the mind, it sees what you've written down consciously, and your subconscious starts to implement what you wrote down in your own writing, and it starts to look without your awareness throughout your day for opportunities to align with your goals. The more that you journal in as if it's something already happened to your reality, your subconscious mind will seek that. You don't even have to consciously have any effort, but the fact that it's already running in the back of your mind without you being aware of is how you bring in manifestations into your life. But you must feel it when you write it. You must believe it when you write it. You must embody it and visualize it when you write it down, because journaling is a very powerful tool that I can testimonially say, is testimonially even a word? Let's pretend it is. Testimonially say that it works. It's changed my entire life. I've journaled everything that I've ever wanted to accomplish simply because I wrote it down. Okay, and the whole texting on the notes on the phone, that's cool too, but I would really highly suggest to get old school and write it down on a piece of paper with blue ink, because your subconscious mind will take that in, and that is a goal when achieving any goal. All right, number 4, I believe we're on number 4. Number 4 is breath work. Breath work is another great tool to get in touch with your subconscious mind, because since your breath is connected to your autonomic system is connected with your subconscious mind. So when you regulate and work with your breath, you can easily access your subconscious mind, and it is also a very healing experience. Please just make sure that you are doing it with a safe and expert breath technician, because I don't recommend anyone to try breathwork techniques if this is something completely out of your range. And again, I'm just only sharing what I know. So please make sure that you advise with your doctors if you try anything that you've never done before. Okay? With that being said, moving on to the last but not least is going to be hypnotherapy. If you don't already know, I'm a hypnotherapist myself. And no, I'm not just saying this for you to try to make a session with me, although I know I can greatly help you. But seriously, hypnotherapy is going to be the best thing for you to work with your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. And the reason why is because when we work together, what we do is we are working first with your conscious awareness to discover what it is that you want to work on. Once that's being known, once we know the situation and what's been the issue, what happens is we access the subconscious mind through relaxation techniques to get you into that state of theta. Because when you enter the state of theta, that is when we have direct access to your subconscious mind. And when we have access directly to your subconscious mind, it's not just therapy work at all. In fact, it's a journey for you to discover your own self. Hypnotherapy is such a great way of natural healing for you to heal yourself. Because at the end of the day, I strongly believe I can't heal anyone. Matter of fact, no one truly can. And if they're saying that they can heal you, question that. We individually have the power and the capability to heal ourselves. This journey is about self-discovery and remembering who we truly are. When we have the conscious awareness and have the access to the subconscious mind, we are allowed to remember. We are given the opportunity to walk the path of self-discovery in a safe and healing experience. Hypnotherapy is also a very, very safe thing to do. Please do your research, and if you feel called or ready to try this, feel free to reach out. I'm just going to go ahead and leave my link down below, and you can schedule a one-on-one call so we can discover what it is that you want to work with. So that is all, beautiful souls. I hope that you enjoyed this one and have a better understanding of how your mind works so that you can master it and start living your best life and start working and creating the life that you want to live, rather than having your life working against you. All right? With all the love in the world, as always, from me to you, wherever you are. I love you. Till next time.